Hello and welcome to day 3 of our spring PBL. Today we are going to read Spring is Fun. And you'll have to tell me at the end if this is a fiction or non-fiction book. All right. Also, because the book talks a lot about how as the weather grows warmer, plants and animals start to grow too, I'd like you to think about what's one thing you watch grow in the spring, because our drawing and writing response today is going to be about what is one thing we watch grow in the spring. So Spring is Fun by Walt K. Moon. Spring season. Each year has 4 seasons. Spring is one season. Temperatures warm up in spring. So you can see that little girl can read outside because the temperatures are warmer than they have been all winter. Spring comes after the cold winter. Snow melts. Its water fills rivers and streams. The ground becomes wet. What makes snow melt in the spring? I wonder if you have any ideas about that. I see streams like this all around my house this time of year as the snow melts. Rain falls too. Grass and plants begin to grow. So it's been a while since we've seen our grass, and it's starting to grow right now. Flowers bloom in spring. They have bright colors. Why do you think flowers have bright colors? Tulips. I hope that you have tulips somewhere around your house. They are my favorite spring flower. Farmers plant their crops. They put seeds in the dirt. The plants take months to grow. So think about that. If we start planting in the spring, usually in May, how long does it take before we start to harvest those plants? Think about that. And what season is it when we're harvesting? Animals have babies in spring. Baby birds chirp. Why do you think baby birds chirp? Oh, look at this illustration right here. What do those baby birds look like they're waiting for? Some animals migrate. A goose moves to a warmer place in winter. It comes back in spring. It is warm again. What other animals come back in the spring? I do see geese, but there's some other animals that come back in spring too. Ooh, spring has many fun holidays. People celebrate Passover and Easter. May Day is on May 1st. So we can see some Easter eggs here. I hope that many of us are busy making Easter eggs. People go outside more in spring. Some play baseball, others hike. What do you do in spring? Oh, that's another thing to think about. What are the fun things we can do in spring that we can't do in winter? So this shows us some more information. Here is a seasons cycle. So right now we're coming out of winter and moving into spring. So it was winter and now it's spring. And what do we have to look forward to? Summer. Woohoo! And then fall again, and then winter again. It's a cycle. That's why it goes around in a circle like a big wheel. So here is a glossary of some spring words. Bloom means to produce flowers. Chirp means to make a sound. Crops, plants grown for food or goods. And migrate means to move to another area at a certain time of year. And here is an index. So did you think about my question? Is this a fiction or a nonfiction book? That's right. It is a nonfiction book, and it even comes with a quiz. So let's test our knowledge. Spring quiz. Can we ace the quiz? What season is the book about? Ooh. Spring. What happens to the weather? In spring, does it get warmer or does it snow? It gets warmer. What happens to the flowers? So in spring, do they hide or do they bloom? That's right, they bloom. They hide in the winter. What do farmers plant? Do they plant seeds or do they plant animals? I think we're all having a chance to plant some seeds. Although it says nice try, it says I got it wrong. What do animals do in the spring? Do they cry or do they have babies? Do you remember those baby birds? What is a spring holiday? Ooh, is it Christmas? No, that's a winter holiday. It must be Easter. And what is a spring activity? Sledding or playing outside? Well, there's not a lot of places we can sled in the spring, so I'm gonna have to say playing outside. Oh, good. Woohoo. It says I got one wrong, but I think that we actually got them all right. All right, so for your drawing and writing response today, as the weather grows warm, plants and animals start to grow too. So what is one thing you watch grow in the spring? So whether you draw or whether you write or whether you do both, make sure you provide lots of details in your response. And have fun. I can't wait to hear all the wonderful things that you enjoy about spring.